Whenever we see those Mickey Mouse ears, we know we're dealing with something related to Disney. But today, we're going to talk about how this might not last. Yeah, who could have even thought? The news is that Disney is losing its exclusive rights to the Mickey Mouse character in 2024, and we're honestly just flabbergasted by the whole thing. But let's find out why this is happening. First, it all starts with the US copyright law. Of course, there's legal stuff involved. So according to this law, Disney will be losing its exclusive rights to Mickey Mouse because it's been almost 95 years since it first came to our screens. Whoa, that's almost 100 years. Basically, this is the standard length of time after which the copyright on an anonymous or pseudo-anonymous body of artistic work expires. Say what? We aren't really feeling this. What does that even mean? Well, it means that while Disney will always have Mickey, other people will also be able to use it without violating any copyright issues. This just sounds weird. The association is so strong, this could just make viewers confused, don't you think? Now, there is a catch though. Well, there are limitations to this as well, and Daniel Mayetta, who's the associate director of the documentary film Legal Clinic at UCLA School of Law, says that while people can create their own stories using the character, their work shouldn't have any such associations that people might confuse it with Disney, because that can seriously land people in hot water. How anyone will manage to use Mickey and not confuse viewers is beyond us. If we see a chatty mouse going about his business, we're already thinking it's Disney. But we'll be honest, this feels unreal. How is this happening? Why is this being allowed? We just can't wrap our heads around this one. But hey, all is not lost. Yet. So remember the early movies that we've seen of Mickey Mouse? The character looked starkly different from what it used to be. Let's just say we've seen some very positive changes, and that's what's really going to save the day. Disney is losing the exclusive rights to its first Mickey Mouse variation, the one with a more rat-like appearance, a pointy nose, spindly legs, black eyes, etc. Thank thy Lord for his mercies. So for now, anyone wanting to take on the character will have to stick with the form that came to life in 1928. Honestly, we're so relieved. For a minute, it felt like our childhood was coming to an end. But we can't deny that the alarm bell has been sounded, and we're quite on edge about it. To be honest, we can say that Disney's been earmarked. Mickey Mouse is a part of the Walt Disney Company's identity, where they feature him along with the name. Not only this, their online channel also carries the Mickey ears. So does their website and the Disney Store. So strong is this affiliation that the ears are top sellers at the parks, despite being $30 a pair. And the company is so sure of the sale that when Disney World opened post-COVID, it was celebrated by partnering with fashion designers who came up with their own versions. These were available for purchase online as well and were $100 a piece. And they sold. You get what I mean? Like, the love for Mickey is universal, and it's the same as our love for Disney. All you fans out there, are you with us on this? This brings us to, has Mickey ever been in danger before? The answer is yes. Disney has had to put up a fight for Mickey not once, but twice. They lobbied so hard, they got the law changed. That's right, Disney wasn't about to let go of its most loved character. Initially, the copyright law stood for 56 years, which the company got extended to 75 years. Yay, Disney! And once 75 years approached, the company went back to court and got them to extend it to 95 years. If that isn't love, what is? They've been fighting tooth and nail here, guys, and we're all gonna stand by them. No one's taking our favorite mouse away. No one. Pretty please? The question is, will there be a third time? We don't know for sure, but we do hope sanity prevails and that Disney is able to charm the legal authorities a third time as well. We have our fingers crossed, hands and feet. And finally, he isn't the only character that's faced this. While Mickey Mouse has been the most popular character in Disney World, there are others we love just as much who are also part of our childhood. Well, the 95-year law is applied to all, and as a result, Disney's Winnie the Pooh and most characters associated with this cartoon are in the public domain since this year started. What are you doing to us? And can you believe that people have already started to make their own stories using these characters? It's like they're waiting to jump at the opportunity. Famous actor Ryan Reynolds referenced him in his Mint Mobile ad, reading a book called Winnie the Screwed, a bear with a giant phone bill. This doesn't sound child-friendly at all, does it? So this is what we mean will happen once Mickey Mouse enters the public domain. Oh, and there's definitely more. A horror movie having Winnie and Piglet is all set to be released this year. It's called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and involves the two characters going on a killing spree. What in the world? Imagine a child coming across this. They ever see a Winnie the Pooh mascot, they'll be traumatized for life. We say this needs to be looked into for sure. They cannot allow this to actually happen. While these guys can't use exactly the same things, like Pooh's red shirt is a trademark, there's still a lot of problems this can cause. Let's see where Disney goes with this. For now, let's sit tight and hope that we never have to see a horror movie involving Mickey. Let's move on to the latest latest news and updates. First off, Disney is going gender neutral. Surprised? Can't say we are. Disney has always supported liberal activities and narratives, so it's only normal that the company adapts to gender neutrality. How are they doing this? Well, at the parks, fairy godmothers in training, the ones who transform little kids into their favorite characters, will now be called fairy godmothers apprentices, which is great because we're all here for inclusivity and love. Employees who identify differently will no longer have to fit a certain gender type, and that's a win for everyone. We'll keep dreaming of our very own fairy godmother, though. May she appear soon and turn us into royalty. Oh, and there's some serious drama happening at Disney World. A video footage has been making the rounds in which Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck seem to be having it out. Shared by witnesses via the social media platform TikTok, this video showed the two characters gesturing to each other as one would in a fight. Is this an alternate reality? What's up with these guys? What's going on? Well, it all began with Goofy and Donald Duck making fun of Mickey Mouse for walking around like an old man, asking him to hurry it along. That just didn't sit well with him, and he started stomping at a very surprised Donald, signaling that the duck had broken his heart. Well, Donald didn't really take this lying down. He too pointed back at Mickey in an effort to convince onlookers that the mouse was at fault. While no one is really sure what happened, people were absolutely amused and could not help cheering the two on. You know what we think? They might have just set this up to make people laugh. The lengths that these beloved characters would go to entertain the audiences. We find the whole exchange absolutely adorable. Do check it out and see for yourself. And finally, Disney is transforming the theme parks. Have you ever wondered what makes Disney parks so magical? Well, it's what we saw in real life come to real life. All the magic that we see on our TV screens is suddenly in front of us, and that just makes it all the more special. This isn't some random coincidence. Disney has always been very particular about the visual experience that guests get when they come to the parks. And so serious are they that they're now tweaking the rides, castles, and other attractions at the park to match what we see on Disney+. The company recently announced that the Splash Mountain, a log flume attraction which is closed for renovation, will be themed according to The Princess and the Frog. And this isn't a one-off change. The company is relying on Disney+ to get the feedback right from the viewers and making the oh-so-magical world even more relatable. That's a wrap for this video. Can you imagine Disney not having exclusive rights to Mickey Mouse? And does this make any sense to you? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and press that bell icon for the latest information and news like this. See you in the next one.